You are in the Rundown. I'm your host, The Mark, the guy who's king of blocking, the guy who's king of trolling, and this is The Rundown. And on this edition of The Rundown, we'll be taking a look at ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling joining forces to take on Madison Square Garden. Once again, I'm The Mark, and this is The Rundown. And on this edition of The Rundown, we'll be taking a look at Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling joining forces to take on the Garden. In a press release that was released on July the 12th, 2018, simply stating that Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling are proud to announce that on April the 6th, 2019, the companies will join forces to present the ultimate wrestling event, the G1 Supercard, to fans from around the world, live from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Now, for most of you all who are probably watching this video right now, you are probably more accustomed with WWE running Madison Square Garden, which is a true fact. And there was also WWE trying to block Ring of Honor from trying to run the Garden. Well, guess who lost that battle? It was WWE. So for the first time ever, we'll be able to see a show other than the WWE be able to run the Garden. So please leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section, and we will make sure to get to them in future episodes. So please, what do you think is going to come of this? Because if you don't realize it, that is also WrestleMania weekend. So will you be watching either NXT or the G1 special? Personally, my personal opinion, I'm gonna watch both. As a wrestling fan, I'm gonna try to check out both of them. Of course, overly critique them, break them down. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot more fun probably watching the G1 special, because it's gonna be electric to be able to see a different wrestling promotion in the house that Vince McMahon Sr. built, and that his son continued that legacy. Our next topic here also in the Rundown is Rey Mysterio has been told that they do not want him to participate in the All-In event coming up in September of this year. Makes me beg the question, why is WWE trying to pull all these talent from the All-In event? Are they really afraid of it? Do they think it's going to make that big of an impact, that it's going to take that much luster out of WWE? Many of you all watching here probably know that WWE has signed a contract with Fox. So what does WWE have to worry about? Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. We will be sure to get back with them. And last but not least, here on the Rundown, where do you see Impact Wrestling headed? Now, of course, if you look at TV ratings across the board, most professional wrestling is starting to slip when it comes to ratings. A lot of that's because streaming services are becoming more convenient, and a lot of people are cutting the cable. So they're getting rid of satellite, they're getting rid of Charter, they're getting rid of Spectrum, they're getting rid of various other ways of traditional TV service. So where do you see a company like Impact Wrestling that's had many ups and downs headed for the rest of 2018? Well, some of the hot feuds between Pentagon Jr. and Sami Callihan are the fact that we will finally see Moose ascend to the top of the ladder in Impact Wrestling. Where do you personally see Impact Wrestling going? Leave your thoughts, leave your opinions, and guys, let's try to be nice, because let's just face it, Impact's on the upswing, and it probably is doing much better than WWE when it comes to terms of content. That's just my opinion. Well, that's all the time we have for you guys here today. Be sure to catch out more Rundown episodes on our channel when they come available. And also be sure to check out the Killzone Clutch, where we give you all more in-depth reviews from Raw, SmackDown, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. I am The Mark, and you've been watching The Rundown.